Folks, if you're wondering why it seemed so easy for the Bills to score on that run, it's because of the alignment. You see the Browns, if you take a look at the people who have their arms on the ground, called three-point stance, the four linemen, they're spread out. They're not designed to stop and run. So those holes in the middle are holes that a running back can exploit. And look, the running back only has 2 yards to go. So what the Browns should have done is bunch everyone in the middle to stop that run, but they didn't do it. And the question that everyone should ask is, how come they're not in a goal line defense at the goal line? Because that's where they are. Instead, they lined up in a kind of defense that they could play anywhere along the field of play. And so what happened as a result was predictable. In fact, I said before it was going to happen that they were going to score because of this alignment. And so what happened, as you can see, when they get set, they put the man in motion here, and he goes across Josh Allen. Allen takes the snap. Take a look at how the defense is forming. You see how I have a theory that a space in a defensive line never goes away unless there's a stunt. There was no stunt, so it didn't go away. So what happened? You see that? Where he's running? He goes to exploit it. He does. It's still there, and he's able to score without getting touched. That's why that touchdown happened. And so the people have to ask, why do the Browns play that defense along the goal line? And why didn't they go use a simple goal line defense? Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube and bookmark NFL News by Zenny62.com. And folks, to make matters worse, given when this happened, this was 3rd down and 1 near the end of the game with 1 minute and 27 seconds left approximately. And you can see that right here, there's a hole in the defense. Instead of the end being in here between the guard and the tackle, they left him outside and could have brought the linebacker and safety in to cover hat on hat. They didn't do that. The Browns didn't do that. So what happened was, and as you can see, the color announcer is pointing out precisely what I'm discussing. And because Josh Allen barked the signals after the motion was set, and then snapped the ball, and where did he go? Right into that area, and just barely got the first down. And he only got it because that hole was there to be exploited, and that's what Buffalo did. They did that both times because the Browns left the holes there in their defense. That's by alignment. So the Browns really have some questioning to do of themselves and what their intent is when they draw up a defensive alignment. If it's to stop the runs on short yardage, they're going about it the wrong way. Subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark NFL News by Zenny62.com.